Hello and welcome to the February 2013 Video Editor's Note. I'm Jacob Coakley, editor of Stage Directions magazine, and I have a cold. Forgive me if I cough a little bit during this, because I seem to be beset by the same flu that has crippled approximately half the nation. In order to power through this sickness and not succumb to feeling absolutely miserable, I asked people on Twitter to share with me their favorite quotes about theater, whether they were funny, inspirational, or philosophical. Luckily for me, I have some really great friends on Twitter, and they came through with a bunch of really great quotes that I would like to share with you all today. The first quote comes from @BatfishLD on Twitter, a lighting designer in the Bay Area. Batfish shared a quote from Tennessee Williams, and I'm going to look at the sheet here to make sure that I get this correct. In actual existence, the moments of love are succeeded by the moments of satiety and sleep. The sincere remark is followed by a cynical distrust. Truth is fragmentary at best. We love and betray each other not quite in the same breath, but in two breaths that occur in fairly close sequence. But the fact that passion occurred in passing, and that it then declined into a more familiar sense of indifference, should not be regarded as proof of its inconsequence. And this is the very truth that drama wishes to bring us. The next quote comes to us from @JMusara on Twitter. He's a stagehand and a Cirque du Soleil minion. He submitted a quote from Tom Stoppard's classic Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead. "We're actors. We're the opposite of people." That line never fails to get a laugh and leads in quite nicely to the next quote submitted by David Fox @GotFox on Twitter. David is the lead electric technician on the day crew for Cirque du Soleil's Ka, and sent in this quote from Alfred Hitchcock, also talking about actors. "It's not true that I said actors are cattle. I said they should be treated like cattle," which I'm sure more than a few of us can relate to. Getting a little deeper now, we have a quote from TheaterFace blogger and playwright Maricela Orta, who quotes Federico Garcia Lorca, "A play is a poem standing up," which I confess to having a few problems with, but maybe that's just because I don't understand it completely. Next up is a quote shared by Linda Essig, @LindaInPhoenix on Twitter. Linda is director of PAVE, which is Arizona State University's Arts Entrepreneurship Program. She's also co-author of Lighting and the Design Idea. She shares a quote from Robert Edmund Jones. "The secret lies in our perception of light in the theater as something alive. Does this mean we are to carry images of poetry and vision and high passion in our minds while we are shouting out orders to electricians on ladders and light rehearsals? Yes, that is what it means." I think that captures the dual nature of creating theater, of balancing craft and dreams to create a show, pretty nicely. I'll finish with a quote from Anne Sachs, writer, actor, and partner in the Sachs Morgan theater design firm. She sent in a quote from Robert Brustein. "Theater going is a communal act. Movie going is a solitary one." So let's make this a communal act. Share your favorite quotes about theater in the comments here, or send them to me on Twitter @StageDirections. See you next month.